How's it going, guys? I'm Ryan.
And I'm Luke.
And welcome to the Eastern Front. We headed back to mid-war to revisit the battles on the Eastern Front from 1942 to 43.
Along with all your favorite formations, there are some new and unique units coming with this new compilation.
Mid-war Eastern Front is the perfect place to get started, whether that's getting started with Flames of War or diving into the mid-war period for the first time.
These two new starter sets give us an awesome platform to build off. So Ryan and I have decided that now's the perfect time to take some of our personal interests and bring them to the table.
I've called dibs on the Stalingrad box, and Luke wants all the tanks he can get his hands on, so Kursk is right up his alley. We'll give you a quick rundown on our new hobby projects, the thinking behind them, and why these box sets are a perfect place to start. This is Counter-Offensive, a Battlefront Headquarters Hobby Journey. The Battle of Stalingrad is a particular interest of mine, and this starter lets you and a friend build two forces to fight over the rubble of the destroyed city. The Soviet side gives you the sprues to build a hero rifle battalion, made up of DPMG and M1891 rifle teams, with some T-70s and 76mm artillery support. Going up against them, however, is what I'm here for, as the German side brings a Panzergrenadier company to the table. I'm coming into the Eastern Front with a plan to bring elements of the 14th Panzer Division to the table. The 14th Panzer Division saw intense action in Stalingrad as part of the 6th Army before it was completely destroyed by the end of 1943 as the Soviets encircled the city. Be sure to check out the website, as I'll do a more in-depth write-up there for those who are keenly interested. But here's a list I've put together to bring them to the tabletop. My force will be a Panzergrenadier company. The starter gives me the compulsory black box units, the HQ, and the two Panzergrenadier platoons at full strength, bringing me up to 22 points. German infantry regiments in 1942 had integrated Panzerjäger battalions equipped with the PaK-38 5cm anti-tank gun. The two in the starter box fill out one grey box option and come in at 8 points. The Nebelwerfers are the artillery option in the starter, which did see some service in Stalingrad. However, I'm going to the new army deals to fill out the artillery option, along with a few other goodies to end up at 100 points. Over to Luke now. I'll let him walk you through the idea behind his new force.
I'm a bit of a tank person myself, and I tend to get really inspired by a tank, and I'll look to make a force based around my chosen armored vehicle. The Eastern Front, it's got to be the T-34. In particular, those that fought in the Battle of Kursk. And what better place to start than the Kursk two-player starter set? German side of this starter force has some really cool kit for all the German players, focusing on quality over quantity. There are Panthers, a Tiger, Panzer IVs, Panzer IIIs that will build a mixed panzer company. But I'm more interested in the Soviet side, with the Soviet machinery on offer. The T-34 is arguably the most iconic tank of the Soviet Union. It's fast, it has wide tracks for crossing rough terrain with ease, sloped armor that makes it tough, and packing a 76mm gun. In mid-war, these stand toe-to-toe with all but the heaviest German tanks. My plan for my army is to build a T-34 Hero Tank Battalion. This formation is highly flexible with lots of options in formation. Their experience and ability has been tempered by fierce battles, which makes them hard to hit. My force is going to be based on the sort you would find fighting in the Battle of Prokhorovka. This battle saw the Soviet 5th Guards tank army matching itself against the 2nd SS Panzer Corps in one of the largest tank battles in military history. The 5th Guards tank army was equipped mostly with T-34s and T-70s, so that's going to be the main bulk of my force. There's a lot of directions I can go from here. I still have room to bulk out my force, consider my options. I can even take some Su-85s if I really need to punch out armor. And I have a feeling that I'm going to need to look at some artillery and infantry options too. So the army deals will be my next port of call. With all this, I think I have plenty on my plate to get started with an Eastern Front.
And there's a quick rundown on the new armies we're working on for Eastern Front.
Subscribe below, stay tuned to our socials and the website, and to follow us on this hobby journey, and we'll keep you updated on the progress as we go.
Thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you all later.